All right, this is a quick tutorial in PowerScheduler how to run a nice post build and load report to see by course how many seats you had available based on your course settings and assignments, how many seats were taken, how many requests you had for courses, and that can help you decide, if you have the ability to adjust the staff. Sometimes these decisions are staff specific. We only have one person who can teach us, so we have to, we're not going to have enough seats for everybody who wants it, but we'll see. Sometimes you might have planned some seats or had some bad math coming up with your seats, and you decide maybe you do have the ability to make some adjustments. But in PowerScheduler, we're going to go to Reports, then we're going to come down to the Post Build Reports to the Schedule Course Enrollment Report. This is one you would run after a build, after a load, when you think, hey, I want to see how we did. You can run it after your first load when you want to see, it's a good way to find data entry errors. My best way to describe it is if you're at a high school and you run this and you have, multiple Spanish classes and you accidentally made more Spanish 3 sections than Spanish 2 sections that you wanted, like you were supposed to give me 6 Spanish 2s, but you gave me 6 Spanish 3s. And when you run this report, you all of a sudden see that, wow, my Spanish 3 classes are really, really small. And everybody got in. My Spanish 2 classes are full to the max and no one got in. This can show you that. So we're just going to click on Schedule Course Enrollment. There's no confidential information that pops up. Once you get to this screen, you go ahead and hit Submit. I'm going to pause while it runs. All right, for a 700-ish student middle school, that took about 15 seconds to run. Bigger your school, probably take a little bit longer. But what we can see here is we can see the course number, the course name of every course you're offering, how many seats are available, how many primary requests there are, how many alternate requests there are, seats filled, vacant seats, and unfilled primary requests. So the things that are useful here, I can see for Advanced ELA 6, the way I did the schedule here, there were 60 seats available. I had 46 kids who really wanted it. I ended up with 47 kids in it. That leaves 13 vacant seats, right? And there's one student who wanted it but didn't get it. This is where you get into that idea of there's a schedule conflict going on, and it is what it is. Now, to kind of check to see how accurate you were in your teaching assignments to make sure you have the right number of seats available, you can copy all this and paste it into Excel. When you do that, you have to watch these headings. Since this is two levels, you have to fix the headings when you put it into Excel. But that's a good way to be able to sort and check things. But also, if you run this, and I see there's one kid right here that did not get Advanced ELA, and I'm not going to do this, we don't want to show any student information, but I can actually click on that number. That will make that student my selection, so I can look at that student and maybe see why they didn't get Advanced ELA 6. So it's a nice tool to be able to use to, number one, check your data entry on your class assignments. In terms of, are you offering enough seats based on requests? Obviously, sometimes that is dictated by the number of staff you have. If you have one fax teacher, you can only offer so many fax sections, so you might not be able to make an adjustment. But let's say you have something between, high school is a better example. Maybe I have world history and American history. Maybe my American history classes are averaging 29 students in the class, and my world history is averaging 17 students in the class. That might be one where you want to move some folks over to world history and move some of those American history sections to become world history sections and then rebuild and reload. But that's that. Schedule Course Enrollment. It's a pretty useful tool. Hopefully you find that useful.